Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Jumpman Chris, and this is the Jump on the On My Feet app. Now, I have two Yeezys that I want to talk about because they're basically releasing back to back. We just had the Beluga drop last weekend, and we're about to get the MX Rock 350 V2 releasing on December 22nd. So it might be a little early look for you guys, depending on whenever Brian decides to drop this video. And Yeezys have made a little bit of a comeback, so it was a lot of excitement for the Belugas now, you know, because this is an OG colorway. These things are re-released and with a little bit of twist, because these things are reflective. You guys have a little flash to it. You can see some reflective on it. Noticeable, to be honest. It's just that, like, you have to see it like perfect lighting and so on and so forth. And plus, because it's kind of gray, so it's kind of hard to tell. But overall, it's just a fire colorway. It's one of those like grill colorways that's, you know, last time these things came out was 2016 when Yeezys was at its highest hype. And those things used OG colorways used to be worth around like $700 to $800 or something like that crazy. And now we're seeing resale prices definitely went down a little bit on these things. You know, Yeezys is not what it used to be. You know, we just have to remember that it's not $1,000 shoes anymore. Are seeing prices like, you know, smaller sizes around like mid 300s, some high 300s, and then bigger sizes high 300s and some in the 400s. And that's because it's after release, it's holiday season, people should probably spend that money for, you know, Christmas and all that. So this is probably its highest price point. I do expect prices to drop down a little bit, maybe down to like at least lower 300s on smaller sizes and mid 300s on big sizes. Now, is this a good hold? I definitely think it is. Is it definitely a decent hold? These things could potentially do some decent numbers, like how the Bread Yeezys did last year. Just remember that. They did very, very well. You know, it's an iconic colorway. You just can't go wrong. And going with these things here, the MX Rocks, these are a little early look. Now, this is a shoe that I feel like a lot of people are kind of sleeping on. And you know what? I think it's a really clean colorway. It's a clean shoe, all black. But again, like I said, man, just Yeezys are just not what it used to be in price, in terms of like hype and resale and stuff like that. And that's not a bad thing. You know, there's a lot of pairs out there. There's a lot more people now can afford Yeezys, so it's, oh, you know, it's great. But at the same time, these things are probably not gonna be worth that much. You know, these things at most will be mid 300s. I would be surprised if even big sizes are worth over 400. So this might be a shoe that if you are trying to get these things, you can probably get these things a little bit cheaper than the Belugas. So that's what my price is if you guys want to compare to the Belugas. And also, it's back-to-back releases on 350. So you guys can decide on that. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. This is Jumpman Chris, and this is the Jump on the On My Feet app.